okay? Just because it's in reverse. So, okay. Wheel of Fortune is an amazing card. We love the Wheel of Fortune. It's just fantastic. So with the Wheel of Fortune, happens to come a few cards ahead of the Tower. It's a 10, if that matters to you, or a 1. It corresponds with Jupiter, okay? And it's just all opportunities in front of you are abundant, even if they look scary, or whatever. And I'm going to be talking fast because my phone's going to die, so I'm going as fast as I can. This is luck, this is karma, this is dharma and destiny and everything working out in your favor. As we speak, the next 6 months are pretty much going to be fantastic. Now, you do have some massive change in front of you, okay? But don't we all right now? I mean, this is a thing, change happens. Don't be scared of this change, okay? This is a 16. It comes right after the Devil, so it's not like a bad change. It's correspondence with Mars, so check Mars in your natal chart rather, and see what that has to be playing, because Mars is doing some really weird stuff with some people right now. I'm sorry about the dogs, they're eating dinner. But like, recognize that you're in illusion right now. Recognize that the stuff that you're seeing clarity is gonna be shown to you, and there's going to be some changes that happen, and it might feel like you're falling. It might be a problem for you, okay? This is an awakening. It's an upheaval of things that need to get upheaved. And yes, I said that. This is going to kind of break down the familiar things, but that's okay. Just know it's going to be okay. Keep telling yourself that. King of Swords at the back end of the change. This is a fantastic card. We like swords, right? That's air elements. You always want to remember that. This is just be careful of being manipulated, okay? You will recognize somebody might be being cruel to you or manipulative. Look for this in September, October time. Don't give in to Halloween shenanigans. Don't let anybody manipulate you. Make sure that the male energies that you're around are strong and they are full of action and not indecisiveness. This could be you having some choices in front of you after this Tower energy, forgetting that you have this abundance all for the rest of the year, and kind of becoming indecisive and not taking action and feeling insecure. The good news is that as you get past September and October, August, September, that time of year that's coming up, and you kind of move past that into this fantastic moment, okay? So the star is in reverse, so we will talk about that in just 1 second, okay? But you do have the sun there right in front, and the sun is positivity, it's success, it's joy, it's just amazingness. This is also sun correspondence, so if your sun sign is Taurus, you're going to be having a really good time at home. You're going to be feeling really stable, really secure with everything. Your home life is going to be fantastic. Let's talk about the star in reverse. Now, the star kind of is beautiful because no matter how you put it, the star is always fantastic. The star is Aquarius correspondence, so Aquarius energy is kind of it's changeable and it's kind of wishy-washy sometimes, but like in the best ways. We love having Aquarius around because they're really fun and they love to learn new things. So this is all about being a little bit confused, having a time of negativity, having a time of confusion, and then coming out of it with this. So this makes total sense. You got the change, followed by, possibly some manipulation, possibly some deceptiveness, and then boom, you're confused. You're not real sure where to go, but you make some decisions. You kind of figure out that now is the time to figure it out, and boom, you come out with the sun on top. And then towards the end of the year, 6 of Wands and Justice in reverse. Let me just check something really quick before I do that. Yeah, okay. So you have the Hermit at the back end of that, and he is upright. So these are going to read reversed. Okay. Justice is, you got to be careful. Like I told you, just watch your legal doings. Justice is not always going to be on your side. So you got to be careful with the law, follow the rules, do things like that. Okay. With Justice, you just want to be careful, okay? It's a Libra correspondence, so it's looking for balance. You want to you might be a little off balance. You might feel a little bit awkward at the end of this year, okay? There could be on your end a lack of accountability, so you really want to check into that. But really what you want to look at is this Six of Wands in reverse. Now I know it's in reverse. Everybody always says, well, that's not good. With the Six of Wands, I love when it's in reverse because this is, it's kind of not arrogant. It's kind of being modest and recognizing that you're neglecting certain things. And by paying attention to those neglects, those misdirections, those misfires, those things that you haven't over the last year, you set yourself straight and then you go into the next year all set. And that's what you're looking at. Sounds negative, but it's actually kind of positive if you handle it properly. Now, at the back end of the deck, I'm really hoping my phone doesn't die. You do have the Hermit, okay? So that is some reclusion, that is some respite needed, that is making sure that you are taking care of yourself, okay? This is a Virgo correspondence, so learning something new, being organized, kind of taking some solitude and some reflection will help with this end of the year energy. Then you have Strength, upright, which really is just willpower. It's letting you know that you can do pretty much anything this year that you set your mind to. Followed by the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, this guy's been through the battle. This is all his battles back here. He's had pain. Really interesting you had the Three of Swords reversed, because when you've had battles, they've been real. Whatever you're fighting, it's real, but it's over. This guy's ready for another one, but he doesn't have to go through it because he's already done the war, and now he's just gonna kind of walk home with his walking stick, and that's your underneath energy of it all. Nine of Wands, Strength, and the Hermit. Those three cards are gonna get you through this last bit and this massive change. So just remember your initial energy is the Wheel of the Year, okay? Your underneath energy is the Hermit. This is gonna be really important for you. And take care towards the end of the year, okay? I'm really worried my phone's gonna die. I just want to get some clarification on this Tower change. If I can, quickly. I might be trying to rush too fast. Double Tower. Just massive change. They're not telling me anything else. Double Tower it is. All right. With that, we're going to move into some Oracle really quick. Can I get a shadow reading on this next 6 months for Rita, please? Double Tower. Smart ass spirit guides. And it flipped right in front of me. Is this determination? Oh, I got two. Boom. Okay. Okay. I missed them. Oh, nice. Okay. So for the next 6 months, Maeve is determination. And you also got Sekhmet. Now, this isn't a glare. She actually, you can't. This light is supposed to be like this. It's empowerment. So Sekhmet is the Egyptian goddess who shows up when you need to remind yourself that you have a lot of self-power, okay? And that you are not empowering others or yourself. You're not using your internal power for, I want to say for good, but that's not quite what I mean. This card comes up when you need to remember your self-worth. This next 6 months, remember that this is all in front of you. You have all the abundance and everything in front of you, and you need to empower yourself to work with that. If you work with goddesses, Sekhmet will help you quite dramatically over the next 6 months because this change is coming. It's pretty intense, and really be careful with this manipulation that's coming. You want to see through it. You want to handle it like an adult. so that you can get past this confusion to this sun. It will be illuminating. It will be clear. It will, because you will empower yourself. Sometimes that also means that you need some kind of chakra work on your third eye. If you look at how she has that light coming towards her, okay, that could be really beneficial to you right now. You really want to focus on that white light coming towards you, if that is part of something that you can recognize as work that you can do. She also holds that in her hand, so also recognize that working with selenite or citrine or amethyst, especially selenite, could be really beneficial. I'm hearing selenite. They really want you to work with selenite or moonstone. With the full moon coming up, it's a really good time to start your manifestations and really work on that personal empowerment that could be with this card. Don't be a rebel just for being a sake of a rebel over the next 6 months, okay? That might be something that you're good at. Standing up for yourself is fantastic, but this is all about personal power, okay? You want to speak out your truth in a loving way, in a caring way. Be a rebel for a reason, okay? Make sure that your past experiences here with that Wheel of Fortune that's coming, with all of that abundance that's in your near future, when this change hits, draw on your past experiences to really get you through. She will help you with that if you are someone that works with goddesses at all, okay? She had a lot of strength, so call on her to stand in your power when you feel like you need to, okay? She worked with cats a lot and she was very highly revered. So when she comes up, it's a lot of work with her. You also got Maeve, who is determination. I don't know if you can see this card too well. This is a card that comes up when you're going to be forced to choose between two people. This could be any kind of two people, whether it's workers or lovers or what. But there is definitely a choice coming, okay? This is also when you need to take charge of domestic situations. They don't necessarily have to be related, but they could be. But you need to take charge of your domestic situations. If you're being manipulated, you need to, like, you know, recognize that. She comes up also with determination when invitations, like out from the world, start coming in thick and fast and crazy, and you need to handle them, and just handle them. Like, just be determined about, like, go out with people, recognize that that is something that's in your future.